Hey. Welcome back. First, I got some things to do. Number one, 6 hours, 16 gigs, delete, hit the recycling bin, and now I can finally tell it. Permanently delete all those items. Yes, 271 items. Howdy do, fellas. Let's get the music on. Let's get shit going. Let's get shit going. Welcome to the fucking stream. Starting a little bit early. Usually, I'm just gonna hang around. Streamers do this, right? They have a little welcome stream. Don't get into shit just yet. I'm just gonna do this to hang around. May talk to myself. May wait for. Hell, I'm do some editing. Live on Twitch. Just put that on my profile. I'm doing fucking well. Oh yeah, I should maybe I can add another thing. Maybe I can add to this thing, the viewer count. No, can't. No, I don't want this card. No, I don't. There's one thing I miss from Slobs. This is better than than Streamlabs OBS. The one thing is there's some things that I just don't know if I'd be able to make with OBS because I just don't know how to. Have that there, that's funny. Nice little, like, how the fuck? Like, I just imported the thing from Streamlabs. I might look at some videos to how to make shit with fucking OBS instead. It will say 1 viewer is in there, but it's probably the bot. I'm never sure. I'm not sure if someone's watching unless there's fucking someone in chat. Or we're just chilling. We're just chilling. Maybe I put that a little bit lower. There we go. I'm doing fucking nice. I'm doing good. New video dropped. The Amori supercut. I worked on that shit for the past 2 days. For fucking 20 plus hours of just like going through every fucking clip, going through every video, going through clips, having to choose which ones to edit because like there was so much which kept changing. First I wanted to make it one big video, and then later on I decided to make it split into two. Because I did a poll and asked like if people would rather watch 2 videos split into one big video, and almost everyone said 2, and I was like, I'll go with that. I'm going, and I think was the right decision, because I think it actually made uploading them easier, instead of having to put one big one. There was one thing I literally tweeted that like I was like I want to kill myself, like not like actually, but I was so mad when I did. So I took all the processing time, and then I accidentally found out that the intro I put for part 1, I accidentally the first time put in the fucking outtake. So I had to go through recycle bin, find the actual one that was like the take I wanted to use, and then had to do the whole fucking process again. It was like I was losing it. Oh, I'm so fucking heavy. And I think it's really important that I did it. It's really important that I actually, I did that, because it's a good little like time capsule of what my first the beginning of my my streams are like in the first place. Wait, hold on. I just saw a thing that said sale on Steam. Is there an RPG? Hold on, back up. I saw the quote retweet. Do you know what I have to do? I'd have to do my daily checkup. Well, not my daily checkup, but a thing I check up on. I need to check how much is Lisa? How much is Lisa? This entire fucking this entire thing is built around it. Maybe Steam needs to fucking update because it's saying it's a 2K. Bitly, just show me. RPG Maker Festival. I better fucking see Lisa. Lisa's not on sale. God damn it. Come on. Okay. Is this like a fucking UK thing? Like, I'll check with one shot. Maybe it's one shot. It's on sale. It got missed. Lisa, I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. Bro, I wanted to fucking chill that game again. Literally, one of the biggest goals of this stream is I get enough people watching it that I fucking have I can do a marathon, and I want people to be there to see it, because I think it's going to be a special experience of replaying those games. Oh god, I'm definitely gonna have to fucking, when I make that, oh lord, that's gonna, I think that might be as long as the Amori video, or even longer to work on. But that is something I genuinely want to do way fucking later. I really want to do way later. Because I want to at least have a good amount of people in there when I do the Lisa Marathon. Because that's important. I've really been saving not playing it, because I want on stream to see my raw reaction of coming back to that game. Genuinely one of the great, genuinely amazing. Genuinely amazing. I'll make a tweet now. Live on stream. Hop on in. Link in my bio. Bye. Hop on in, link in my bio. We're doing good. I'll make a tweet going, hey yo, I'm on, we're waiting for the chat, we're waiting for people to come on in. I'm doing well. By the way, we're listening to Bad Shrooms, King of the, for Another Day, the greatest thing Silver Gunner has ever done, besides, besides, you know, doing all the, I think the best thing he's done actually was cataloging all the music, because that's, no one else did it like him, and I'm still so sad. I could go on about that for an entire video, because I basically watched, it's like I watched Silvergunner go from like, I remember when Gilda Sunner literally did not have like the icon he has today of like the gray like face or whatever, and it was just Jimmy's fucking dad from Fairly Odd Parents, or something, like Timmy's dad or Fairly Odd Parents. I remember when it was fucking like he was just starting out. He was just starting out fucking, he was like everyone else. being a channel trying to slowly catalog all the music. And Silver Gunner was unlike the rest in the fact that he didn't fucking die. So many fucking channels gone. You don't know why Brawl Burst TM's 3 had a 3 in his name? The first 2 fucking died. That was, I swear to God, I remember him saying that, oh man, this is my last shot. Hold on, be right back. Back. Hey, play them through a little. Alright, there we go. Some sunlight in the room. It's all nice. Very good. Dude, I forgot how good King for Another Day was. King for Another Day was...
I can take you to Night Labs. Hop in!
Oh yeah, but this one goes crazy. Now, also, I'm also waiting for something else besides the stream. It's at 5. Right as the stream starts, I'm going to keep my camera on so I don't accident. I have a thing to buy. Something very important. Something very nice. Something lovely. Which is the Travis plush. The Travis plush. This track gloriously banged. This was a banger. This was banger. This is the fucking goated track, man. I cannot stress. Let me just. I always look too much at the fucking aux. Like it's like, oh man. If I'm not a little bit louder than the disc top audio, then I must be too quiet. I don't even know. I might be worrying too much about that. But see, that's the thing. You gotta constantly worry when there's no one in the chat. Like, you just have to guess. You just gotta guess how it sounds. Oh shit. I forgot. I'm too used to Omori where it doesn't take up the full screen, so I can look at the chat on the same, and I don't need to pull Twitch. Because guess what? I'm one monitor gang. Oh, I fucking have to update it. God damn it! Come on. I'm one monitor gang. We wanna labelize as we dance. Complete, no compete. No see, just see free. No see, just see free. We wanna labelize as we dance. Pure play, no complaint. No see, just see free. No see, just see free. Paris and Tokyo, Singapore, Hong Kong. Even if you're not there, you can be a king or queen on a game you play. So just do it. We're so good with your patrol. In control. Maybe it also you see that explanation before the title. Yeah, fuck yeah. That link to the fucking video I dropped. I see stream avatars. I don't have that. I'm not too much of an artist, so I can't really get too much out of that. Unless that would, but no, it's not. $15 is too much. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. It's got a little like funny. It's got little funny. Oh, you can put little funny fellows moving on the ground. I would grab that just so I could fucking just so I could have little wallies. Maybe nuggies. Like I'm walling, you're all nuggies. Just little nuggies. Everyone in chat is just nuggies moving around. Oh, this one banger. Another one from fucking Game for Another Day, headline news. I'm just refreshing. I'm very excited. Just chilling. I chill. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta check my phone 'cause I forgot. I'm too used to a bar where I could just, you know, like, hey yo, I can just check. Yo. Yeah. Let me see chat. In the dashboard. There we go. It's on the phone. I'll look at chat on the phone. Just chilling out. Genuinely, yeah, I saw that. There was also one for like Pure Heart or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, oh, ayo, who's this baddie I did not see on my first playthrough? I am not getting it, however. I'm never gonna get myself Michael. What the fuck you talking? I'm never. Waste of money. I already know the shit I'm buying. I got 3 things on my mind. The Travis plushie that is literally about to be available for pre-order in like a fucking minute. Oh, we're right now. Check out. Hold up. Let me just get, you know. Let me just, you know. I am as we speak. Next, alright. Hold on, I'm just doing some shit. Alright. Okay, oh my lord. Wait. $40.80. I think I have 41. I'm praying. If I'm cents off, I'm gonna... I have $40.93. I was expecting that this was gonna be close. Wait, I gotta fucking get a pay. No! I forgot. Oh, I was gonna put my card in. Shit. I have to pray to God. I have never set up a fucking PayPal. Damn it. This is what I get for delaying on that shit. This is what I get for that delaying on that shit. This is what I get for delaying on that shit. God damn it. I don't even know how you fucking make a PayPal. That's really set up. Too much fucking shit. Ow. I should have fucking thought about that in advance. I'm not gonna think about it too much. 3 hours of stream. After I stream, and then I go through all the PayPal stuff because I need myself that Travis plush. You do not understand how much. I used to do this plushie photography and do plushie photography, and ever since I got into Killer 7, all I've wanted is like KTP themed plush. I didn't care if it was Killer 7 or Travis Toucher or whatever. I just need something. So that is my dream. And welcome to the fucking stream. Welcome to the stream. I've been doing good. You'll see in the title, new exclamation point welcome, and that's because, well, typing in exclamation point new video will send you to the Amori supercut, the shit I worked on forever. You know, also, you know what? Hello. It's me. Took it back today, so I didn't look so fucking, like, my hair didn't look so fucking terrible. But as you can see, I'm back, chilling. Anyway, let's go. We're back. I'd say now we hit the streaming phase of new camera. All right, how we do, and I guess time to set up, and we'll find out. I'll find out if I'll have to move some elements to be better with the game's UI or such. This is already a dub. This game's already a dub because it fucking has. I launch it and I think it's literally already borderless windowed, aka the thing every game should have. Every game should fucking have borderless windowed. This is not an arguable fucking thing. Every game should have fucking borderless windowed. It's so. It's. Because there are games that when you full screen it, I fucking alt tab and then everything is like zoomed in and other shit, and it's terrible and it's god awful. Every game should have but alt tabbing in a fucking borderless window game, lovely, goated, you may even say. Let's see what we got. This is an entirely new game. I have never played this. I'm still kind of waiting. On maybe some fellas to come on and join the stream. Maybe I'll make another post. Maybe I'll make another post. Like, just, you know. Make a post like, hey yo, we are about to start streaming Disco Elysium. Twitch is in my bio. I'll also just do the thing where because this is the fucking worst shit about Twitter is for some reason any tweet with a link gets hit hard is worse in the algorithm. You cannot use it to promote, which means trying to promote a tweet and make it actually good. I'll consider playing. Just came to say hi and see what's up. I had to get ready for class. Oh yeah, it's so like that's the one thing I gotta get used to is I'm the one taking a gap year. Everyone else is still like really fucking busy. I'm taking a gap year, so like a lot of shit it's happening to me. Other people aren't. I have more free time than a lot of other people. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this game. Twitch TV slash well. Yeah, I graduated high school, then immediately gap year, and I do not regret that because it's been much easier. I can always like talk to you if you just want to leave chat or VC. I like that idea. I've been like thinking. So at some point, I want to stream Killer 7, and I was like, you know, I can't just have it be an average stream. I kind of want, like, you know, me have some of the homies come in for when I stream that. I've been thinking about that. Maybe when I'll like at some point revisit Amore, and I'll have like you in the call or something, and we can just talk about it. Yeah, I'm doing good. I made a tweet like, okay, at some point I want to do a Killer 7 stream. Can y'all tell me like what time zone you're in, so like make sure what's a good time to stream? And only I got 3 likes, and only one person actually responded with what time zone they're in. And like, what's a good time? I got a dash. Peace. I see ya. Good luck with old school shit. Good luck. I mean, tweet, hey yo, can you tell me what time you're free in and what time zone, so I know when to fucking convert that, so I know when I'm good. You know, I've just been like chilling, talking a bit. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit new game. I would be waiting forever. So we got some characters. Let's see what we have here. Select an archetype. Thinker. Extremely talented. Very bad with people. Knows interesting facts. Very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world, but is dumb as a rock. Let's see what the create your own character is like. I want to see that. First. This is why every fucking game should have fucking like borderless windowed. I can just alt tab that quickly. If I alt tab with a game that's full screen, it takes like 10 seconds, and I also gotta hope that nothing and then like some of the tabs fucking. So I need to think of a good place. We now gotta work around shit. So I'm going to first let's lower. Let's make that a little smaller for now as we look at shit. Robbery. Yeah, let's see. I'm not... Could we go with someone who's like, eh? It's like a good physique. Do I just want to play as someone who's really sad? Okay, let's look. But one more thing. Okay. Intelligent. Maybe like good physique. Good physique. Actually, there we go. Like, I'm, like, kind of down overall. I don't want, like, this, like, emotionally, I'm a little, like, weak. Just like I am in real life. Relatable. Relatable. Also, you know, we're doing, okay, we're chilling. We're good. We're going to take this. This is a bit of, like a normal-ass character. Pretty normal-ass character. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's see. Ready, aim, fire. Set signature, I guess. Like, I'm just a dude who's like fucking... Let's have that. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm fucking doing. But today is a chill fucking stream. Today is a... Let's...
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I'm actually just gonna do some things. There we go. Who knows? Maybe I'll even... No, that's good. That's good. My camera's decently set.
Ever.
You don't have to do anything.
Never, ever.
Never ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the ex-wives?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. Punch back into family. Nah.
There. No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just nice women.
Some more sweet.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do
True.
you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Fear or apprehension? You should ask yourself what's out there first. Tell me what's waiting
There's
for me.
this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the
Giant
evil
ball.
apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
So like when I was like, oh, what's out there, giant ball? I was actually I was like, oh, bro, is it like the Legion from like fucking Castlevania, like the fight where it's like this giant fucking ball of humans? I
You
was thinking
can't
that.
even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. You can't even make
Okay,
out
okay.
infinitesimally small.
And this duking out I keep hearing about, what is it?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
Didn't make sense. Sure thing.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I like this. I like this theory, so I think the Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm
The
in it.
stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound,
A clear.
clarion call from hell.
Alright, are we starting the game? Let's go. Let's go. Let's start the fucking game, baby. Naked man, alright. Where to start? I like this portrait because it really gets across that you're fucking, like, your head is fucked. Like is anyone familiar? I wish there was a chat because I'm so fucking talkative right now. Is there anyone in the chat familiar with like those drawings of a dude who found out he had dementia, and like it shows him like drawing a self-portrait over the years and it gets fucking less and less. It's like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Real tape player's still on. I got some fucking pants. Let's see, we got a I like how there's yellow things like, actually let's go in here. Let's first check the bathroom. I have no idea what, like, it's
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
end. You see balls bad time.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Way
As you
above the mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Do I want to stay as a melt man, or do I want to know my face?
Behold,
Let's go. I like
you
that.
have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face.
Oh,
Oh, wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
'cause I think I might be a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does
True.
it even
I
mean?
love grinning like that.
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
3%. This is a white check. You may.
It belongs
Yes,
in the
go!
new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Free market economy. Seemed like the ultimate I wonder what this game will talk about. Item. Check. Oh, okay. So first out of the way, let's see. A good thing I decided to check back. So video capture device. Let's get a bit better. Let's do the good old classic center cam. Let's have the center cam back. The classic center cam. Can't go wrong with it. I think this is good better because you get to see that here. I think this is good. This up here also could work.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly,
Disco happened.
For Revachol, your city. That meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I love doing a little smiling. Okay, maybe not doing the health thing. I feel like that looks better than I actually think. I think I'm more trying to go for like a forward health tilt. Like I love it. I love doing a grin. I love it. I love it. I have some weird mannerisms. Whatever. That's fucking me. Gotta make sure, you know. My post again. Hey yo, we're streaming this fucking game. I like how like, I can do a stream where there's no one in there, but like even having one person, I feel like it's like okay, at least I know my ass is like someone's hearing me. But I can do this just to talk to myself, get too used to it. How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
I don't. That ain't too bad for me, cause I love that. I'm fine with that. Ooh, I can walk around like this. Just WASD. Not I. Let's see. Let's right click. This is what I really like. So I like this right click allows me to just okay. I can examine shit.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself
I can win a
to
fucking
one
coin
of the
flip.
blade. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off. The blades come squeaking to a halt. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to...
Bad idea. Well, first let's see what we got. We got crazy necktie. No hat. Hat would be goated. Let's just hopefully I hope someone joins. I've been doing this shit. I'm enjoying it. There's a lot. Let's again right click. What is that? Green thing. Let's see what we got. Wait, this. Yeah, just got one left foot, one shoe, The wasted look. What is. Items. Let's. Price. $43. Let's see what let's check the glass.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy, and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
True. No clue. Let's actually first look at this door. I've never checked there, that is. Okay, now I'm starting to walk a bit more normally. No. I guess, that's not, I guess that's not... There's something on the table. What's this? This is probably the... Okay, I didn't want to go outside. I wanted to explore a bit more. I just thought that was the balcony. If I can go back inside, I will. Okay. Okay, I think now, in hindsight, this is better. But this also means the chat box should be here. Let's get that shoe, ladies and gentlemen. We got... Got the shoe. Got the shoe. Okay, this is the dumbest bit. We got both the shoes, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yes. Double shoe. Let's go on in. Who knows? I hope some people fucking come into Twitch. I've been feeling nice. I'm feeling good. I've been feeling good lately.
Hello, officer.
Officer? There's 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
Shit.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I feel like I'm seeing some things here. I'm not a gambling man. I'm not.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Well, I'm basically...
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like she looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes.
What do they have against?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Chill. I'm chill right now. I'm just actually now just like experiencing talent.
It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. Yeah? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4. Glad to have been of assistance.
I've learned a lot of it. This is just like, I'm just taking it all in. You know, I might just talk about shit I like. Number one, Queens of the Stone Age is fucking bass.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, like 2 baby crocodiles.
Alright.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy.
Alright, what's this?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Good. They'll make you stronger.
I do this. It's like a fucking manual's like.
You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes. Smoke them.
Blam. Do it.
Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his... Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
So, basically there's this character in Siege named Maestro, and his thing was he was like on a thing and he's smiling and he's got a fucking cigarette to his mouth, and that was my favorite character in Siege. And I think that just stuck with me. Might tweet out again. I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping fucking some people join. I can, because I feel like but I think this is one of those things where I can, if I have the right game, even if I'm alone, I can just enjoy playing the game myself. There's really an interesting thing like I have to really think about, which is like you know, I want, you know, like I'm an entertainer, so you know I should probably, you know, but like and you know, entertaining the views. But what do you do when there's nobody? What do you do when there's just no one there? I guess I just choose to enjoy the game. I just choose to enjoy the game. But once someone's there, I feel like I know I'm not just doing it. I'm not just fucking doing it to nobody. So right now, this is just gonna be just a chill, nice stream. I continue playing this game. I like the smile. Like all I know is I remember, like I've heard so many good things about this game that I have to fucking try. I was like, I have to try it. Lyrics. Big old carrot waits for someone to sing into it.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It through a PA system, by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Alright, so... Alright, second person.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorator. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koari's Skua."
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Autosave, Union paraphernalia, strike poster with some red pens. Ah, unions. For unions opens. Machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Needed the cryptozoologist.
You
light.
shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Who the fuck up?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. So, the body is still...
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he...
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Well, I kind of look like I'm fucked.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Alright. Guess we go out to the outside. This, oh, okay, I'm liking this. I'm enjoying this. Get a nice little start. I might fucking retweet this shit. Nah, I'll wait till an hour. Nah, I'll fucking retweet now. I want people to know. Here we go. We back. We here. Look at this. There's all the shit to inspect. Heaps of snow melt in the wheelbarrow. We got the car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I do gotta keep it getting chill.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
As always, it's...
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted the Prime Line, right?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over. 10-4. What's your status? Over. 10-18. 10-20. Over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
This makes sense.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Okay, I've learned.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him.
Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked.
Satellite Officer Vitmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the...
Mullen dicked us.
"10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over."
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun.
Sergeant Orson wants to...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. You're...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his...
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just a gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over. He says it's just a regular...
Sounds like he's being deliberately vague.
Detective Mullen has done it again.
Oh, dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
That's I'm gonna...
He acknowledges...
Lay off. Lay off. Tell him we'll lay...
Satellite Officer... I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of...
In pursuit of his...
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Okay, then...
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking...
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. What? What is it?
He wants to verify...
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop
What do you need, sir? Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
I'm in deep shit because I forgot everything. I'm basically like a walk-in corpse.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. You can do good work with these. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest, preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
There's now tools. For now, hold myself a nice little pry bar.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Mail Megan our tweet about me playing through this, very chill. Like I'm hoping someone joins in, because chill, good old stream. Bio as usual. Disco Elysium.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. That's right. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
Good.
Okay. Mystery name is legible. Let's go.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure, keep them.
Yeah, okay. Hands. Like clothes. There we go, gloves right there. Oh, I love the music. I like this little like close from Lisa's main entrance. Jump jams.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Rotan, man. Remark isn't interested in you.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Racist lorry driver.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high
Gotta
tar.
smoke?
No.
Fuck you.
He's got to smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
It's my last one. Why would I do that? I'm an honest man.
Fuck, aye.
But what, officer? Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
Check that. We got magnesium. Let's look at shit. Track down gun. Inside, see what this is. You know, pretty slow burn. Enjoying myself. Chill. Unquite pop song plays on the radio.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
There's one viewer. I hope that means someone's actually watching. I've been chill so far, just playing the game.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
%17%. Nah.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's...
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
It was already like I wouldn't be able to do it anyway, so... Yo, Rose is dope. Dozens of them. Out the door. I've been playing, been chilling so far. I don't know, I might just talk about shit. I need to get back into the fucking field of like just doing whatever when it comes to when there's no one streaming. I gotta get you back into the field, like just chilling. I'm just gonna play the game. Maybe I'll even like talk about shit. I've listened to a lot. I've been on a hot ass kick for Queens and Stone Age. Been really fucking. It's
Scab.
Oh,
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me. You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Feels like he's hinting at something, but you're too hungover or dumb to understand right now.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
That stream's just been like, whatever me. Just playing the game.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Yes, Al-Ghul. Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land. Servitude to Al-Ghul does not explain everything. There are other reasons for your race descent. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving jerking motions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Okay.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right?
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor. Enough with this begging. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands, and the walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skull.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
I'm worried.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's east.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty.
Bro,
Which one do you need education on?
Bro, I'm back in 2017. Back in 2017, we had Shannon's Tana. I'm back to when YouTube had fucking Stephen Molyneux talking about skull shapes.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have an overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produce, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite.
This is a lot of reading. This is a lot of taking shit in.
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulemuir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable projector, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world. You need to know both Types A.
Yeah, you have to have context, you know.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race.
Mud-colored?
The Koikos, and to an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that degrade people. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities au grade, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like the Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. to mix to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000 year.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times. The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad in Zara's written potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidental.
I'm so like,
but not sexual. Probably through trade routes and potate acid. Enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any you understand nothing? To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is... We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
You need to internalize what you have heard here today. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Yes?
That's this has just been a stream of me like going into it, like just like let's explore. Before talking more with that guy. I'm not usually too mainly just because I don't talk about it, just because like the best way of putting it is that I can never. My thoughts are I'll have like own thoughts in my head, but when trying to describe it, when one person can push me on one thing and suddenly like everything like breaks. It could even be like wrong. Even if I could know it's wrong, I can't form the words. Everything starts to break down. It fucking I just don't talk about it because I know when I go to, I know I'm going to fuck it up basically. I'm gonna devolve into a mess. I just can't say it. Because my brother talks about this. Even because I don't notice it, but he's correct. I do have a speech impediment. It's just very slight, and so do I. I used to have to go to in middle school, elementary school. I went to a special person, and like I can't fucking remember a lot of that shit, but I remember I went there like for like speech shit. So like I know we got. And I wrote tips as windows. Just small birds. A bag. Wait, is that? Oh, I didn't know. How could I have not hit the shift key? What have I been doing, bro? What have I been doing? First off, we now have a bag. I'm guessing if I have a bag, it means I can find, like, remember there was, like, you know, so like I can put the bottles in the fuck, so I can put that shit. Bottles. Different to your approach. This game's like kind of got me. It's really fucking like got me into it. So right, it feels like right now I'm just like playing the fucking game. I got a lot of people like, oh yeah, I'm streaming Disco Elysium, and there's tweets that like it. Not a single person has someone. I've not had
The
anyone come in
streets
since
will
start.
flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Cool. You don't. Bro, I'm not. I can't believe it. Was I doing a local cop? There's so much that I'm wondering.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time...
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just...
Cool. Let's actually go down to the dock. I hope time isn't too much for the thing, because I take my sweet ass time with these fucking little games. Especially something with this, where there's so many little details and shit. Take all the trash. We'll go back and shit. Take all the fucking bottles I need.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Tell me about the strike.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role
I believe
precisely?
the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yeah. I hate that I went into that. I don't want to go into the fucking... I can't... I do not want to call motherfucking Stephen Molyneux motherfucker like a great... God damn. Not my race mentor, no.
Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
I'm surprised still no one has joined in, but I can understand that. I can understand it. It's Disco Elysium. So what the fuck is this game? I don't know. Something at least one person would join. But because I feel like the main thing I gotta deal with is that part of me is going, well, no one's in the chat, so do I really need to like up myself and do the entertaining bits? Like, do I put myself there? But also, like, if I was being entertaining like constantly, even though no one was there, maybe someone would join. Is that how I up it? I don't know. It's so hard. It feels like the moment even one person goes in and I know someone's watching, then I start to like fully get into like, okay, I know what I'm doing. It's a very tricky thing. Like this is when you're starting streaming, you do not. Nobody in chat. It makes it hard. It's weird because you're like I might just. I see it as a performance thing. I see it as a performance thing because, bro, I was like a theater kid. It feels weird. Like, what am I doing if I'm performing to nobody?
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Bro, I'm desperate. At least one person in the chat. I even started the stream like earlier to make sure. I was like just looking at Twitter. I need to fully like. Come on, don't fucking scroll from Twitter forever. Right now, chill. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do BRB. BRB. Alright. Back at it. Nice and cool. It's gotta be a bit. I really just. see this tweet.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens, no.
No,
There
of
have
course.
been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive. There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again?
Oh, yes.
Every worker, a member of the board.
I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan, Demand Democracy.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
I wonder how I feel about unions. Let's go.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates, the one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Let's see. Let's continue back onto it.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Oh, heavens, no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
I guess I'm fucking for unions, but also like, the fuck you mean crime? Also crime syndicate? Like.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers. The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
If these strikebreakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
I check. You know, I'm just chilling, playing the fucking game.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the Union's files. Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment.
How curious. Why is that, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia?
Yep.
I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Officer. You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you once...
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
Oh my Lord.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not... Or you can find your badge.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. Oh, that would be fantastic, but you could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. No, if there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
So... Okay...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
I hope and pray that I think they're still good. I'm just chilling. This has been like more of the low. I'm guessing a lucky stream. I'm feeling energetic. I feel got my energy. This isn't like that Watamori stream where it was like the when I'm in the shark place underwater, where I noticed I was down, and in hindsight, I realized, hey, that was when I first started noticing I was having symptoms of fucking insomnia or some shit. Like, I remember there was a few days where I didn't stream because I had a headache, I was sick, I couldn't get any sleep. Now I'm better, but I was like, that was the day where I was downtrodden.
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Nicotine, nicotine, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. Oh, nicotine, nicotine, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. Nicotine, alcohol, ecstasy, alcohol. Cocaine. Oh, sorry, I love Queens of Stone Age. Nicotine. Get this straight.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak, unlikely officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be...
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in...
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you. Yes?
There's no... Okay.
I am very sad to hear that, officer. In the meantime, I'll still try to assist you in any way I can. Of course, detective.
We'll leave it. I'll maybe accept it later. For now, I don't know. I still got so much around here to fucking look at. You know. Go back to her if I feel like it's around. I'm slowly learning, figuring shit out. It's first also like, I need to try, like, go in that thing, like, try that fucking thing that way. Let's first, because I remember there's a plastic, you gotta do the thing, you know. Where is it? There it is, that door. Continue on. Continue on. Just enough. I have just enough. Yeah, alright.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a...
Let's go around. We got bottles to fucking collect. Man walking around with a fucking pry bar and a bag. Still like some. I wasn't thinking like next stream. I might do some fucking Risk of Rain. I do Risk of Rain. I've done a Risk. I feel like I can do a Risk of Rain stream. You know, Risk of Rain stream. You can never go wrong with. I mean, mainly because I can play. I've played that game play it gazillion times. It's like fall back when I don't know what the fuck. If I'm like bored, want something to do, don't know what the fuck to play. I was tempted. Oh.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Ugh.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is...
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more... Too late. It's impossible to keep in until a pool of vomit lies up. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it...
It's okay. Happens to everyone. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Magnesium. Items. It's like I find magnesium yet I don't. I guess I don't. Haven't used it yet. There's flashlight, bolt cutters. Items. What the fuck now? I keep getting magnesium, yet I have no idea where the fuck it is. That's where I use it. Back to that nice little file. Let's continue on this other round.
stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's being reassembled piece by piece. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chestpiece. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
To be honest, also, to be honest, I might, demote the stream a little bit, just so I can figure out, I'm talking about how the fuck do I set up PayPal. For real, I actually do not have PayPal. I got my phone and debit card though. I need to get myself the
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aura. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Nicotina, marijuana, ecstasy, alcohol, cocaine. Fuck, I might even just play on my phone. A good thing about it is that you can't really hear it. You can't really, the fucking censors, the fucking copyright censors don't hear it, but you might hear it, it's slightly through the mic. Nicotine and fucking marijuana, ecstasy and alcohol. Nicotine and fucking marijuana, ecstasy and alcohol. Nicotine and fucking marijuana, ecstasy and alcohol. Oh, nicotine, fucking marijuana, ecstasy, alcohol. Cocaine. I love Queen's Astonish. The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they entered out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coast. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
That's good.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement? Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at King's.
The king stands high above you, surveying the...
I understand this information. Good old lore. Can't forget the lore. Can't forget good old lore. I don't know if this is too much of a stream game. Like, maybe I'm like unfairly. So the reason like I have a stream is I feel like I need something where I can, even when I don't know. Maybe I'm too. This is like a main thing I literally talked about this earlier. Is that in my brain I don't like even. I have to deal with the idea that even though there's no one there, do I still keep up the right? Because I can't overperform all the time or else I fucking burn out. You gotta keep that energy going. But if there's no one there, do I just stay chill? I mean, am I not doing? Does it mean I'm putting less effort as a streamer? Do I put in effort even though no one's there? Is me putting in effort going to bring in more people even though I don't know if people see it? It's really I had to think about it.
Yes?
I was trying to grab that. Some cash.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Wait.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Oh, it's this racist dickhead. Oh, it's that. Okay, wait. Bro, I think there's gonna be more modes in this game where I'm straight. It's like, oh shit, progress, let's go. Let's go. This shithead. We gotta talk.
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock worker... Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
It's about biological determinism, natural law. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read
the books.
Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved. Even if people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
Of course,
So,
it's this shit.
naturally,
Oh my
we
God.
Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for it. This concerns you, policemen, so you better be vigilant. The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. Oh? Don't push your luck, Runt.
Oh, okay. I see yellow. I don't know why I put it into high hand-eye coordination. I am fucked. Keeping your morale. I do need it, to be honest. Volition. Why the fuck did I put it in hand-eye coordination? I thought this game was going to be a lot different. I could have put it in a lot better things. I really do not understand this system. I might call it for the day. I don't know. I've heard part of why I'm having a little trouble with like there's other things about mine that I kind of want to do. Like talking about the dress and also there's been on chat, so it's been a bit harder. Still gotta get in the feel of that stuff. But I mean, thanks for watching, I guess. I hope maybe you watching the VOD. That's cool. I see y'all.